Welcome in, everybody. This is the 2025 World Championships of Foosball here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Open doubles is underway. Getting close to the quarters, but right now, as that's getting filled out, we have here on pit table number 1 on the right up front, Kevin Romero. Playing goal, Blake Robertson. On the left up front, Mario Ariganello. Playing goal, Kane Gabriel. 3-5 championship format. It is 3-2 in this first game. Might have noticed Kane was not in the open singles conversation anywhere because I don't know specifically what happened, but he wasn't able to get in on time. I'm not sure what it was, but he did not compete in it.
He didn't register in time.
Ah. That would do it. Mario, meanwhile, big open-handed push kick off the roll. 4-2. And now Robertson's up front. Haven't seen much of Blake this weekend here in the pits. Or Kevin. Haven't seen much of Kevin this year on tour, actually. Good to see him here this weekend. Mario, pull shot position. That post over defense from Romero. Either go long, be surgical with that slider, or pick your straight. Challenging again. Pull shot Mario, game point. 4-2. And there's that slider. That's one of the options Romero was saying you're going to have to do. And he does it. They take game 1. Mario, of course, by way of Canada. Kane too, but really kind of Florida, Denver now, I think. Don't think he did that on purpose. Sprayed it all the way back to the near hole. There comes Robertson. Shooting those quick shots. 2-1. Keep in mind, he is not closing his eyes and firing. He, like some of the other great quick shooters out there, he's looking at a number of things. to decide on which direction to go. You have to imagine sometimes it is a blind fire, but that's just part of the subterfuge. Another opportunity here. 2-1 in favor of Robertson and Romero. Looking in. Wow. Gabriel did everything he could. He knew he got him. Immediately gave the ball back to him. Quickly now, 3-1. Out of the timeout, Mario. Hard along the wall to the pull shot position. Romero continues with that defense. Romero sees that slider or the straight. I mean, that's the challenge line. Mario's smart enough to know. But the bait is on for that long. And he opts. Slider before, straight now, but it's 4-2 in favor of Robertson and Romero. Romero up front. A defensive switch. Mario on the pull. Different defense here. It's just a standard, and now he sees the long, and he takes the long. And they pull within one. Switcheroos all the way around. They're asking the timeout situation. Robertson back up front. Gabriel back up front. Robertson puts that away, ties it up. 1-1. Let's have a look at how the open doubles bracket is playing out right now. 172 teams, 80% complete. Had a couple interesting moments so far this weekend in open doubles. I believe the clear favorite, Tommy Yor, Brandon Munoz, ran up in the third or fourth round against Teddy Sprouse and Mo Uden, and I don't know if you've seen either of those two play. Sprouse is fearless and good, and Mo is too smart to be stupid. And I can say that about him because I just said that to him, and he was like, yeah, thanks. But they went up 2-0 when they faced off against Munoz and Yor. But Munoz and Yor did what they do, and they came back. So that page is still going through. There's 8 pages total here this weekend. This match right now is playing for their page to go on to the quarters. It's championship format, so one match to rule them all. Another page match going on. Eric Heltner, Dewey Culpepper versus Billy Pappas and Joe Hamilton. Joe Hamilton is a Fooser I have not seen out on tour in a while. It's good to see him. Pull shot position from Mario. Third game. Puts that one away. 1-0. What else we got here? Dylan Marshall, Jacob Balkos are in the quarters. They won their page. Oh. Timeout called, 1-1. The other page match going right now on table 2. It's Brandon Moreland, Warren Van Lanningham Jr. versus Sam DeJean and Cody Byrie. Don't know where they're at with that, but that is definitely a match going on. And there you have it. So far, the 3 teams we know are already in the quarters, waiting for their matchups. Terry Rue, Paul Smith, Frank Kronkowski, and Don Butch Jr. And Balkos and Marshall. Shaping up to be quite a good one. In the final stretch. Back to this one, 1-1. Third game, Mario. On the 5. Really works that, but stolen away by Robertson on the 3. See if he looks at his quick shot. Takes a moment to do a look, and he does do the quick pull side. Gabriel there. Gabriel opting for the pull, which often means he's going to pass, and he does. Straight shot from Robertson. Saw something there. Decided to go straight. Gabriel, his push shot series from the 2 is incredible. And if you ever talk to him about it, well, I don't know. He tends to talk about it. He told me about it once, and my eyes glazed over, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because there's a lot going on there for him. But he's shooting pull here. Romero knocks that out of the goal as it almost went into his own. Trickles to the 3 of Mary. Wow. We just did not see Mario a whole lot here, except for the 2 big ones, really. Vegas Worlds. Just an incredibly talented, incredibly athletic player. But he's so, I mean, look at the way he stands. He's so centered. It's like how an elephant, you know, I don't know if this is true. I've read this. Do you know if this is true? If elephants don't really leave footprints when they walk because they're so centered, balanced. I gotta Google that. I'm not saying that Mario's an elephant. I'm just saying that there's what do you call that? An economy of motion. Do elephants leave footprints? Here I am Googling this. Why not? Yep. Well, no, wait. Yeah, but this is mud. Completely distracted. It is 3-3. Gabriel up front, Robertson up front. Okay, so they do leave footprints, but not nearly as deep as you would think for being like 5 billion pounds. And that's because we've got even weight distribution. So not 100% spot on with what I was thinking, but still in the same ballpark, I guess. 3-3. Mario back there, center balance, beautiful pass. An economy motion from him. Gabriel, of course, one of my favorite pull shots in the game. There's a pop to it. That caroms off the man, goes in, they'll take it. 4-3. Seen a lot of game 5s in the pits this weekend. Famously, 2 last night in the women's singles and open singles finals. Another game point for both sides. Sullivan Rue is taking care of business with Hannah. Looked like she was coasting to a win in 3 games, but Hannah came back 4-1 on the third, and I believe they ended up in overtime. I mean, they did end up in overtime, but it was impressive. And a timeout called by Mario. And then that match was followed up by the open singles. Tommy Yor, Tony Spreadman. What a spectacle that was. Back-to-back matches of just high-level, incredible foosball. Marion Kane all out of timeouts. It is tied up 4-4 in this third game. I hate to say it's pivotal because every single possession in game is pivotal. This is pivotal. Mario. Robertson giving a standard defense. Coming over every now and then. See if Mario's timing that long. Whoa. Robertson almost took that table to the restroom. Yikers. I think took a couple. That block took a couple years off of that table's lifespan. All right, fourth game we go. Marion Kane up 2-1. What defense from Gabriel. That was so smart. He opened up, spread eagle, said here's the middle, then came back over. He took over the push side, which is where Blake was trying to go. He misexecuted. He didn't misexecute. Hit the man. Karam didn't off the man. But Gabriel was there for the shot he was trying to block. Romero easing it up to the midfield. Gets another opportunity. Romero and Rarefied Air. It's a handful of Foosers that have won back-to-back open events at Worlds. Ian Munoz did it. 22 and 23. Nothing in favor of Robertson and Romero. Now let's see this defense. This is a different defender. Blake was giving standard. Romero is doing this post over. Now he's going back to a standard too. And with that, Mario times the long. He times that really, really well. Skippy pass from Robertson. And quickly converts 3-1. Sees that middle and goes for it. 4-1. Gabriel whispering something to Mario. See if he sticks with that defense. Now he's going back over. He's showing the post over. Mario sees it. He's going to see that slider or that straight. Back to the standard. Kevin goes. He's really switching up his timing here, which is what you want to do. Mario, probably getting a bead on doing something different. He does. It's the second time we've seen him do that. Open-handed push kick. They pull within 2, but still, since the energy is on the side of Blake and Kevin. But Mario and Kane, they're not, you can tell by their body language, they're not sweating it. This is an academic conversation at best for them. What are we going to do? Let's do it. Robertson quickly along the wall. He quick shot the straight, quick shot the pull. The push is there. We are going to a 5th game. Well, Robertson in this match is putting on a clinic as far as picking holes quickly. And he's not picking them in the moment, by the way. He had picked them a possession or so beforehand when he saw the reaction of the defense. I'm not saying he can't pick a hole that quickly. I'm just saying he doesn't need to. If you're looking at the defense in the context of not just in that moment, but what will be happening again in the future. 5th game underway. Mario up front, doing a weaving pass that ends up on the 2 of Romero, who can blast from back here, but we've been seeing him mostly pass or clear. Well, blasting there, that was a squared off long. Here's the conversation. Romero saying that was a jar. See if they want to ask. We can pull that up, yeah. They ask. All right, that was a question of whether or not there was a jar. They came up, looked at the replay. They're still talking about it, but they saw it with their own eyes. So they're going to have to figure that one out. One of them was saying it was a little too close to call. Whoa. They have the option to get a ref to look at it if they want. Blake is walking to the stage. We'll probably be pulling up that replay again here shortly. Yeah, I saw Blake go up there. I don't know if he spoke to anybody to get a ref. Nobody called for one. So we'll just sit here and talk about it until the tournament's over. You can see in that sea of people out there, there's some kind of thing going on. Ryan has a mic in his hand, so you never know. Sounds like a raffle. They're giving away Twix. Dog treats. I don't know. And they're still figuring out this. I don't know what the crumpled up paper is that Mario has in his hand. Oh, it's a billfold. I'm not used to seeing money, so I guess I was confused. Yeah. Riveting stuff. But you know what? It's a big tournament. Money on the line. You want to get these things right.
It's one of those things where you totally see what Blake and Kevin are talking about, and you totally see also why Kane and Mario are saying no jar. It's that close. I'm not sure Dan knows he can review that play. Kevin and Mario are coming. Nope, they're going somewhere else.
The lights are red now. And green. The accent lighting changed. All right. Dan Baker came up, gave a ruling. It's going to Kane's 2. All right, that was all decided after a little bit of time, but it's important. Regardless, it ends up back on the 2 of Romero, which also then ends up on the 3 of Mario. He's been smooth as his pull shot, picking his longs against that standard.
He's a smooth operator.
Nice. And he does. He is just so freaking good. Romero, he's firing. He got a hold of a few good ones. Didn't score, but got a hold of a few good ones in the previous game.
This is a match I wish I'd seen. I was too busy making sure my kid didn't end up on a milk carton. I don't know that I would have expected this to go 5 games.
Yeah.
I think we were talking a little bit before this match, and I picked Mario and Kane to win it in less than 5 games for sure.
Yeah.
And here it is in the 5th. They might not win at all. They're up 1-0, but who knows? They're a tough, tough team, and obviously 2 world champions across from them, Blake and Kevin. But Mario and Kane play together. They have a lot of experience together. They're good independently, separate from each other. Oh, man, I'm going to distract. I just saw a save on Cody on the table 4 with Cody Byrie. The ball was like bouncing in front of the goal. He planked his dudes, and I just happened to be looking over there while I was talking. But that's not on a different table. Anyways, I'm surprised to see it in Game 5 here.
Well, one of the big reasons why is Robertson has been just surgical with his rollover. Blocked there, but every time he gets blocked, he comes back again and scores. But for the most part, beautiful shot. Gabriel. Far side bank. There's 3-0 in favor of Mario Kane.
I've heard it said that Mario's underrated. I don't think so. I think anybody who knows foosball knows that he's one of those. If you don't watch a lot of foosball, maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
But any of people who watch a lot of foosball, and especially the top players, know he is a beast.
He is.
And he is a threat to anybody at any tournament.
Yeah. I think I was saying earlier, like we really only see him at Worlds in Vegas. So if the players just aren't getting a chance, or the casual observer just doesn't get to see him that much. But I mean, that man has been playing foosball for decades. He's absolutely talented. 3-0 lead. Mario and Kane looking to extend it and get to match point here after the timeout was called. Blocked. Got a call from Barber saying there was a jar and ends up on the 3. Romero's now up front on the right-hand side. Romero, another great pull shot shooter.
I would think that this is the configuration that they'd be the most dangerous in. Kevin playing up front. I mean, they don't lose a lot either way in switching. It's true for both sides of the table.
Yeah.
Am I repeating something?
No.
I had the headset off there for a second. It's not here. I was shushing. Shushing. I was in shushing mode.
He's just saying, do the long. Mario goes middle. Gabriel hasn't been shooting much from back there. Just trying to clear, but he's more than capable. But feature forward, and he wills it back to him. Mario. Whew.
He's got that one on a toenail.
There's the long. Timed it out with Robertson's standard. It's match point, and it's like super match point. Can't get much more match pointier than that.
It's going to be at least 4 of them. I mean, not at least. What is it going to be? It's not going to be less. Wait, what am I saying?
I don't know.
Let's run some math numbers here real quick.
I need an aspirin.
Might only be 1.
My eyes just crossed.
They got a lot of tries.
Yeah, there it is. Robertson leaping out of his feet to block against that.
5-0 game 5.
Fun to see Robertson show some fire there on the defense. Mario, full shot position. 1 timeout left. Yeah. Doing the short game. The question after this, depending on how this goes. Looking at it again. Going long. Romero posted him.
Contain yourself.
Woo. That almost picked up the back of the wall. There's some gesticulations going on back here. In case you're wondering why I've got the chortles.
Chortles. It's like an old expired snack.
Or an 80s cartoon with weird creatures and antennas on their head.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah. Heroes in a half.
I don't know what a turtle is.
I don't either.
Heroes in a laugh shell?
That's it.
I'm brilliant.
You are
It
good.
is. Sometimes my brain hurts because it's so jam-packed.
Wow. Heroes in a laugh shell. Dang it. All right, out of the timeout. Here comes Kane, who can put it away here. He's got, when we did the math, and they've got a lot of options, choices, opportunities. That was the outcome.
Balls to play with.
He tried to come down the middle, tried to come down the side, went back in the hole. It's 4-1. Another one of those match point opportunities we were talking about. They're out of timeouts.
He's being stubborn. Off mic, I'm doing charades, saying go straight. And I think that's where the win is here.
And there it is, folks. In 5 games, Blake Robertson and Kevin Romero defeated by Mario Ariganello and Kane Gabriel, who go on to the quarterfinals.
Ariganello.